us two here, we good for boxing as well, because we're going to keep chopping it up. We're going to keep giving it to you direct. It's your boy Fight Night.
And this is a nose hunter. That's where crikey.
This is my guy.
Yes, sir.
This is what we do, Four Corners.
Y'all know what it is and who it is. It's your boy Fight Night X, Four Corners Boxing, and we live at Madison Square Garden. My boy Dez is in the house. You know what we do, man. We talk that shit. We keep it 100, and we bring it to you direct. Matchroom Boxing, MVP Promotions, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, Taylor-Serrano. Big fight week, bro.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I don't know who's gonna win. I just want to see a good fight.
Where do you see this fight going, though? Where do you see this fight going? Because I don't see a knockout happening. I don't see a knockout happening on either side.
They're both tough. They both have good chins. They both have a good skill set. Both have great footwork. It's a battle of two complete boxer punchers that have different specialties. So I really can't call this. Amanda's going up 2 weight classes. She did go fight at 138 a couple of years ago.
She got a championship at 140. They both have championships at 140.
Yeah, so she's been at that weight class before. You know, Amanda goes up and down. She's mastered every weight class, so it's not like she's really going to be drained. I don't really see any stamina issues between both. They're both in shape. Neither, when they're weighing in, neither look drained. They look very full of energy. Yeah. So they're going to
both solid. Both look solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm edging to a Serrano a little bit, but I don't know. I can't. Boxing math is very hard.
I'm on the Serrano side as well, but I've seen Katie Taylor on the big stage more than once. It's like, okay, this is the biggest stage that they're on, but Taylor is Olympic gold medalist. She has fought here at the Garden on Joshua Ruiz. She's fought on Canelo's on the card here as well. In Barclay, she's fought. She's done all her spots out there in the UK, and she's the natural 135-pounder. So it's like Amanda, 7 divisions, but a lot of them are in the lower classes.
Yeah.
She's going to fight a solid girl Saturday night who sound like the Irish were in here a lot stronger than the Puerto Ricans. Not for nothing, yo, Boricuas, where y'all at, baby? Y'all better show out tomorrow night, man, because the Irish were strong in here, man.
Well, I would say, like, it's going to be a very competitive match. Like I said, Katie Taylor, accomplished amateur. You know, she actually is the pioneer to get women's boxing in 2012 into the Olympics. So, you know, but Amanda Serrano, on the other end, is a pioneer for anyone who started late in boxing. So she, you know, when you talk about Amanda Serrano, you think about Manny Pacquiao, you think about Oscar De La Hoya. She's broken the gender divide between, boxing. 7 divisions. Going, if she does get the win, 8 divisions. 8 divisions undisputed. You know, we don't have too many undisputed in boxing. You know, even around the same weight class for the men, who was undisputed at one time, Zab Judah. So now she gets into the talks of being compared to likes of Zab Judah. You know, and this is going to be a legendary fight. Whoever wins, it's a win for both fighters, honestly, in my opinion, because we can also maybe see a rematch possibly in the future.
No, this is something that Eddie said earlier today. He was like, listen, if this lives up to it, which, excuse me, we picking it 2, we might see part 2, we might see part 3. They might make a trilogy out of this. You know, they might take it back to the UK for a rematch and keep it moving, but this is going to be a packed house tomorrow night. This is history in the making here in my city, baby. In New York
City.
Come on, dog. This is what we do right here, man. And like you told you, we live, we direct. We here with Matchroom Boxing, running down on everybody, just getting opinions, just hearing it out. And a lot of the ladies are out. Ladies, please, fellas, bring your ladies out. Bring your daughters out. Bring your mamas out. This is for them. You see, I got the pink on. I'm not going to tell y'all again. I'm repping. Amanda Serrano, Team Serrano all the way. Much salute always to Katie Taylor, not doubting her for 1 second. We in for a good night of boxing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, but check it out. Know that we in for that. Next week, you got the champ of all the champs, man. You got the king. You got El Rey Canelo, man. Pound for pound, numero uno. Cinnamon. Like he's going up against
Dimitri Bivol.
A good, solid light heavyweight champion for some time. He's not some crackerjack that just picked up the belt last week and now they're like, oh yeah, this is the guy we want to put in front of Canelo. This guy has been dominating at 175 for quite some time now. He's got about like 5 defenses of the title.
Yeah.
Does Bivol got a shot? I mean, everybody has a shot. But on your opinion, where does that fight go and how does it play out?
Do you really want my honest opinion? Or do you want the media opinion?
No, I want.
Okay,
we don't sugarcoat over here.
Okay. This is how I feel with Canelo Alvarez. Dimitri Bivol has the height a little bit. The reach advantage is not that great. It might be about an inch or 2. You know, I believe Canelo's a 70-inch wingspan. Bivol's like a 72 or somewhere like that. You know, a little bit of height. He's about 5'11". Canelo's about 5'7".
They
I
got
do.
him listed at 5'8", 5'9" sometimes.
Yeah, I do feel Bivol will probably take over the first maybe 4 rounds, but I think Canelo will figure him out. I think, you know, sometimes we do see Bivol. Sometimes Bivol stands a little bit too wide with his feet a little bit too wide.
Wide feet, yeah.
He stands a little bit too wide.
Yeah.
So what happens is
A little
like
bounce, with a little bounce.
he'll bounce, but I feel that Canelo can counter him because his right hand, he might overextend the right hand, and Canelo may catch him with a counter punch because Canelo
Fake.
is a counter puncher. Whatever the counter might be to the body or head, I do feel there's more pressure on Dimitri Bivol than it is on Canelo Alvarez. Remember, Canelo Alvarez, this is not his first rodeo at light heavyweight. He fought Kovalev, you know, and then he just, you know, then he unified at 168. So you can say 168. You might as well say they're close to. They're only a few pounds from light heavyweight.
Yeah, how much he's weighing on fight night, right?
Yeah,
how much he's weighing on
they're
fight
pretty
night?
much like heavyweights. So I do feel like with Dimitri Bivol, that jumping in and out, that might be a downfall because we don't really see Dimitri Bivol really on the inside. How does he fare on the inside when Canelo takes him to the inside? If he's just like maybe those jabs and right hands.
They say he doesn't really take too much of the risk, you know, and you're going to have to take that in chances if you want to beat the pound-for-pound king.
Do I feel that maybe someone like Caleb Plant has a little bit better footwork than Dimitri Bivol? Yes. I do feel that we'll see something of that nature, but more of Canelo being able to cut Dimitri Bivol, his head movement, his catching, you know, his defense, his ring IQ. But I can also see Canelo fighting him on the outside, making him give up his height, making him give his height, making mistakes coming in, and then counter him, and Canelo using his own jab. Because Canelo does have a very underrated jab. People think Canelo is just a body puncher and to get you out of there.
He beats those big boys down to the body, though, to slow them down. So he's saying slow start from Canelo, picks it up. You calling a stoppage, or does it go
I think for Canelo, we could possibly see a stoppage. I think he goes to the body. I don't think Dimitri Bivol has been tested to the body. I don't think he's fought guys like Jean Pascal. He's fought different people. I don't feel that Dimitri Bivol has been tested to the body. I don't think he has an inside game. Just like when I said about Andre Ward and Kovalev. I said the second fight, I said Kovalev is going to probably take more shots to the body. I think he's very uncomfortable. A lot of the fighters from like Bivol and Kovalev, these guys rely on being mid-range and long-range. They need to keep you back. They don't like to be on the inside. So what happens when Dimitri Bivol's in the pocket? That's the question. I think Canelo can get him out here by like maybe round 11. I think he can stop him.
I'm gonna take my boy's advice, man. I'm gonna put some money on that stoppage. You hear me? Because if anybody could do it, it's Canelo Alvarez. You're gonna see it live. DAZN Boxing, Matchroom, Canelo Promotions. Also on that card, man, up and coming 140-pounder Montana Love. I like Montana.
I like
Montana.
I love his charisma. I love Montana's skill set,
baby.
his speed, his defense. I think Montana Love is he's
Good for
complete.
boxing, baby.
He's good for boxing. I like his confidence. What weight class is going to be? Is it going to be at
140 pounds.
140 pounds. So
he missed weight in his last fight by like 2 pounds. They let it be. This one right here should be on the money because he's Eddie. I remember Eddie said if Teofimo is looking to move up to 140, he has Montana Love. They're waiting for him.
Montana Love versus Teofimo. The
Fireworks.
fight's gonna be great, but the press conferences I'm looking forward to see because those two guys they're going to try to get into each other's head. Montana Love, this will bring the best out of Montana Love because you now have someone like a Teofimo that's going to be in front of him who's experienced, a champion, unified 135, undisputed. You know, he beat Vasily Lomachenko.
No matter what y'all say, undisputed. You hear me?
He's undisputed. You know, he's beat Vasily Lomachenko, the Matrix, one of the hardest fighters to beat and figure out.
Still one of the best in the world.
One of the best in the world. I don't take away the loss to Kambosos. Things happen. You know,
This is boxing.
Boxing.
This
Things
is
happen.
boxing.
Styles make
right
fights.
here in the same room. Hell of a fight too. It's not like it was a walkover for anybody. Hell of a fucking fight that night, yeah. But Montana Love, we're gonna keep an eye on you. We hope to see you soon next week and successful and grow up on the 140-pound division because he's good for that, man. He's good for the sport.
I believe so.
He's good for the 140-pound division. And us two here, we good for boxing as well because we're gonna keep chopping it up. We're gonna keep giving it to you direct. It's your boy Fight Night.
And this is a nose hunter. That's where Crikey.
This is my guy.
Yes, sir.
This is what we do. Four corners.